Hey guys, it's about beer 30. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer, look at this bottle. A lot of you people recognize this. This is one of Bell's most highly sought after beers. This is their Black Note Stout. If you're lucky enough to get your hands on this and not have to stand in line or get your name on the list, consider yourself damn lucky. I reviewed this beer about 4 years or so ago. This beer was outstanding. It blew my palate away. I thought it was outstanding, world class. And this is an older bottle that my brother Rico has sent me, and he hasn't sent it to me recently, I don't think. I think I've had it in the closet for quite a while. So, and on this bottle it says packaged on, it's either 1/28 of 11 or 12/8 of 11. They don't have any slash marks in there. It just says 12811. So if I was guessing, I would say it's either January 28th of 2011 or December the 8th of 2011. Not sure. So I don't know exactly what part of the year they do these beers. Either December or January. Both of them are wintertime months. So, and these big, heavy, thick, rich stouts go well at that time of the year. But I like them all year round. Here it is in the 13th of August, and I like to finish up my evening with something like this. Some kind of bourbon barrel aged, or a stout, or an imperial porter, or some kind of dark beer. And that's what it is. This is the final beer of the evening for me, guys. This is an American Imperial Double Stout. Commercial description says here on Untapped, one of the most sought after stouts in Bell's history. And that's, like I'm telling you guys, this is a beer, unless this is like KBS or some of the other beers that these breweries do, that they have a cult following for, and everybody grabs everything they can get their freaking hands on. And so the stores have to limit you to what you can get. The closer you are to the brewery, the more you're probably going to be able to get. Once it gets out to places like here, you have to have your name on a list, or actually be there and the day it shows up at the store, or even that, have your name on a list, and they limit you to 1 or 2 bottles or whatever. It's very hard to get, very highly sought after beer. And if you can get your hands on it and you're into this style of beer, you will not be disappointed. Like I said, I reviewed this beer about 4 years or so ago. And I thought it was out frickin' standing. So this is a 2011 edition, whether it's December or January, I'm not sure. And this is 2017, so if it was January, it's 6 years in the bottle. If it's December, it's almost 6 years in the bottle. So whichever month that they bottled this, I'm not exactly sure by the date they put on here. But they did put a date on it. So we do know that it was done in 2011. So with that being said, I'm going to read you the commercial description here. It's fairly long, bear with me. One of the most sought after stouts in Bell's history, Black Note Stout blends the complex aromas of Expedition Stout, which is an awesome beer by itself, with a velvety smooth texture of double cream stout, and ages the combination in freshly retired oak bourbon barrels. First run. For months. It doesn't say how many months. The resulting harmony of flavors captures the finest features of all 3 components, malty notes of dark chocolate, espresso, and dried fruits, all buoyed by warmth and fragrance of the bourbon barrels. Aimed squarely at the stout and bourbon aficionados, Black Note makes a grand statement about the art of the dark. I could not disagree. I could not agree with that more. It is absolutely, from what I remember, it's been a while. I thought it was world class. I was outstanding, guys. So we've got all the information. I will tell you, this is a monster beer at 10.8%. I don't have the IBUs listed here. And this one actually has 2014 on the bottle. So I don't know what this package date means when it's got 2014 written on the bottle. So why would it have a package date of 11? So, I mean, a lot of confusing information on the bottle. So, even if it's a 2014 edition, maybe it was, it says package, PKGD, package 12/8/11. And then on the front it's got 2014. So, I don't know what to think here, guys. So let's go by the front. It's 2014, 15, 16, 17, whatever month they did it. It's approximately 3 years old. So, Rico, thanks again, my brother. I do appreciate it. When I get these beers like this sent to me, and these monster beers like this, I usually sort of put them exactly or immediately into the fridge. I'll put them in the closet for a while because I usually have so many pails and lagers that people have sent me, or IPAs that need to be done fresh. So I don't know exactly when Rico sent this to me, but it is a 2014 edition. So let's get on with this. I don't think there's anything else we need to talk about. So let's stop talking and start opening and start pouring. What do you think? A little bit of hit, not much. Into the glass, and while I'm doing this, let's go down the center here, guys. Pint glass, Becker, Donick, tumbler, snifter, oversized wine glass. I got my favorite snifter. This can be sold for a long, long time, which I have. I've sold it for 3 years. And like I said, I could have sold this for 20 years, guys. And cheese of buttery, brie, good Havarti Swiss, general chocolate, digestive, means beef, smoked meat, game, and grilled meat. Didn't pour very much of a head, and it is pitch black, guys. No light at all. It is a dark, dark, dark beer. Let's get a nose on it. Oh, man. That aroma is out frickin' standing. Stop the chain. Bourbon. Rich roasted malt, almost to the burnt characteristics. Caramel, toffee, black molasses, bittersweet chocolate. So many things going on. There's a hint of some booziness in there, man. This is almost an 11%. Probably more booziness on the nose and on the taste. Smells absolutely outstanding, guys. And that's why, you know, once they figure out, when they brew these beers and they figure out, oh my God, this is liquid sex in the glass, they realize that, and they price it accordingly, and they limit it to how much the beer store, depending on sales, can get. So if your beer store is a new store, and they might only get 1 case, 2 cases, 3 cases, maybe even 5 cases or more. It's hard to tell what they limit them to, but that's how it works in the beer industry. If you've been an established beer store for 10 years or so, you'll get more than somebody that's a year or 2 old. That's how it works, based on your sales. So, enough talking. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Rico. Wow. Bourbon. Black molasses. Bittersweet chocolate. Dark fruit. And bourbon. The bourbon is there, guys. It's not hidden. If you don't like bourbon, you will not like this beer. Wow. Outstanding, guys. Outstanding. Slightly boozy, but outstanding. Out-freaking-standing. It's awesome. Gonna take this out on the deck, fire up a Maduro wrapped cigar, and sip on this for a little bit. I'll be right back. Alright, guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. The only fuss I've got about this, it's got 2014 on the front label, but it's got a package date that doesn't correspond with what they're putting on the front label. So we got 2 pieces of information on the bottle that don't jive. This ought to have 12/8/14 on the back of the label if it's a 2014 edition, not 12811. So that's the only fuss I've got about the beer. Other than that, what I'm drinking, what I'm tasting, what I'm smelling is outstanding, guys. It's world class. And this is a very, very hard beer to get your hands on unless you're in the right place at the right time. So they've got a definite winner here, guys, but I'm not happy with what I'm seeing on a package on date on the back and what's on the front label. Other than that, it is world class, guys. It is outstanding. Dark fruit, the bourbon is there, molasses, black molasses, bittersweet chocolate, everything you want in a barrel-aged stout. Very, very tasty, guys. Outstanding beer. They just need to get that information to correspond with what's on the front label. That's the only fuss I've got. The only fuss I've got. So, final cut. These to have a 1.4 on it if the front label says 2014 edition. Other than that, outstanding. Outstanding, guys. And I don't remember what I gave it 4 years ago. I knew it was an excellent beer, world-class beer, and it still is a world-class beer. But they need to get the information on the back of the label for the package on date to correspond with the front label for a 2014 beer, and it does not right now. So, it's an A beer for sure, but it's not going to get to 10 this time. 9 out of 10, but that is the only fuss I have. 99 is my grade on this. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 99. We're in complete agreement there. World-class beer, no doubt. If you can get your hands on it, pick it up. Pick up as much as you can. They allow you to pick up. You will not be disappointed. Drink one now, and it's more likely in a 4-pack if you can get that bunch. A lot of times these beers around here in Virginia, they limit you to what you can get 1, 2, 3. You might get lucky and get a 4-pack of it. If they allow you to buy more of it. You will not be disappointed if you like this style of beer. And have one now, have one 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. Do a side by side, do a vertical, do one that's 3, 4, 5 years different from the other one, and see if you can tell any difference in the beer. I like doing that sometimes just to see how the beer has matured and aged and how more complex it's got. This is a very tasty beer. It's outstanding, guys. I would buy this beer religiously if it wasn't so hard to get your hands on. So, with that being said, we'll run over to Untappd for the final check-in, and they have it at 4.49. Some of the best numbers I've seen from them. 4.54, 4.56 is the best numbers I've seen from them. So, that's their A+ beer too, but it's not quite to the 10 category there either. So, outstanding beer, guys. If you say, oh my God, it's the best beer I ever tasted, I would not argue with that. I would not argue with that at all. I'm sure this is a pricey beer to buy. I don't remember 4 years ago who sent it to me or whatever, whether I was able to be at the store or get my hands on some of that at the time. But Rico sent me this one, so Rico, thanks again, my brother. Do appreciate it, sir. Can't wait for you to come back down here and spend some time with us. You're welcome anytime, you know that. I've told you that many times. Excellent beer, guys. And the only reason I'm not giving it a 10 is because what's written on the back of the bottle and what's written on the front of the bottle doesn't come together. It's not the same package on date on the back of it as it is on the front. So, other than that, it is a 10 beer, guys. I say this all the time. It's a 10 beer in a 9 bottle with the information they're putting on it. If you say it's a 10 beer, I'm not going to argue with that. It is. It's pretty damn tasty. Pretty impressive. So if you get a chance to put your hands on some of this, do it. You won't be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. And if you buy a 4-pack and you don't like it, send me the other 3. Oh yeah, I enjoy that. No doubt. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up on this. If you've had this one, let me know what you think of it. Until we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.